Prince Owusu Asari, an award-winning makeup artist. In fact, if I met 16-year-old Asari Prince, what would I have seen?
My mom is a hairstylist, so I was born into the salon. 16-year-old me, I was still working, helping my mom. I was even taking her clients.
When did you start makeup?
I just couldn't stop thinking about it.
How have you still stayed relevant in a women-dominated industry?
I never thought it would come this far. I knew I would go far, but I didn't know the road, the routes. All I knew was...
You've been in the space for some time. You have. What is your take on standards in the industry?
Asari Prince has always been about the glow.
Yes, and I've seen the photos
the
later,
glow.
and you know, most people still don't believe makeup is a real profession.
I have always believed in authenticity.
On an average in a month, roughly, how much do you make? Prince Owusu Asari, you're welcome to Beauty and the Beats podcast. Unfiltered talk, real conversations. So, Prince Owusu Asari, you're a professional makeup artist.
Yes.
You are the CEO of Asari Prince Beauty.
Yes.
A celebrity makeup artist. And an award-winning makeup artist. In fact, you are the makeup artist of the year.
I am humbled.
Yes, for the Ghana Beauty Awards. What year was that
It was
again?
2021.
2021.
Yes.
So, in fact, I think my first question will be that night. Where were you when your name was mentioned, and what was going on in your head? I mean, from the time you left home to that event happened where Kempinski?
Yes, it was a Kempinski.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So from the time you left home, you got dressed, you got to Kempinski.
Yes.
Throughout the events, there were performances, we went to eat, they were mentioning.
You know, like, I will not cut you. That night, I had 2 nominations, and the first nomination came, it wasn't mine. And I was like, that was where my focus was. I wasn't focused on any other. That was like the editorial.
The one that you didn't get.
That was where my focus. So when I won the overall, I was like, oh my God, no, this is not what I dreamt of. Like, I was stunned that night. Yes, the whole night I couldn't even close my teeth were just, I was just smiling all over that night. I didn't even know how it started and how it ended. And it was around COVID time too, so there was no speeches given. So I just went on stage like took the award and I just came down.
Wow, was that a defining moment for you?
Yes, it was. It actually defined me as an artist. It made me. It gave me some sort of I don't know the word
Confidence.
to use. Yes, like what I'm doing is exactly what
Some
I'm supposed to do.
some
Like
approval,
this is your field. Like that is how I felt. I felt like I'm doing the right thing. Yes.
So, if I met 16-year-old Asari Prince, what would I have seen? Did you always know you were this creative? Did you know you're going to do makeup, or it just came to you?
I think creativity for me started. My mom is a hairstylist, so I was born into the salon. I crawled there and everything. So I grew up in the salon, like the traditional salon where they will set you rollers and put you under the dryer. That is where I came from. So 16-year-old me, I was still working, helping my mom, and I was even taking her clients, actually. Like, I was like, the top hairstylist. So I felt like I needed to build on it. I felt like there was a creativity somewhere that I need to really pick it up and work on it. And I did it.
Okay. So when did you start? Was it makeup full time? Was it back in school? Was it after school? Do you remember the first phase that you worked on? How was the feeling like?
Okay, so makeup started for me after high school. I went to beauty school. I did beauty therapy. I had all the experiences, pedicure, manicure, acrylic, everything. But makeup, I just couldn't stop thinking about it. It kept ringing. And because my mom was a hairstylist, I had all these pictures of celebrities, like the Kelly Rowlands and everything, the posters in my room, and I kept looking at their makeup. the way they line the lips, the way, and this was those Hollywood 2000s time. So it was like glamour at its best. So all these like put me in a place to sharpen my skills those times.
So do you remember the first face you ever touched or the first face you ever beat? And how was the feeling like?
The first face I ever beat, it was actually a friend. I after beauty school, I had to work small. So I had to create a portfolio for my personal passion, which was the makeup. So there was a friend that I was working with. She looked just like a model. So I took her to a photo studio. We did makeup, took some pictures. We still have the pictures there. Yes. So that was the first phase. But along the way, I had to better myself because it was never like what I was practicing was what I learned from the school. So I had to just put it in a more professional way. So that is when I moved from Kumasi to Accra.
Yeah. What year was that?
This was around 2012, 2013.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, most people still don't believe makeup is a real profession. When you decided to do makeup full time, did you have people discouraging you, family, friends? Did you just have some discouragements? And if you did, what made you not listen to them?
Okay, so makeup for me, I never took makeup traditionally. Like I didn't take it like it's an average thing. I always made sure that everything that I was learning was backed with books, with the internet. That era was when internet was becoming big. So I made sure YouTube, everything was like, I have to make sure that I get it right. It shouldn't be like just makeup. It has to be makeup with practical skills and theory. Yeah. So the theory part was what I was really trying to add to the traditional one, make it so that it would not be like the normal thing, but like we take it international.
You know, in the space, in fact, it's women dominated.
Yeah.
There are not a lot of men in there. And I believe the time you were starting, if not you, I'm sure you had probably about one or two. You still stayed relevant. I've personally sat in your chair so many times. I mean,
see,
you've done makeup for me that people have asked.
You are such a
Who
beauty.
did
You
your
are such
makeup?
a beauty. See.
You know, so I know how talented you are.
Yes.
How have you still stayed relevant in a women-dominated industry?
First and foremost, I would say it's a grace. It's the grace. Because starting, I never thought it would come this far. I knew I would go far, but I didn't know the road, the routes. All I knew was anytime the work comes, I make sure I approach it with the best knowledge that I have and the best skill that I have acquired. So from the beginning, even when clients get to realize you are a guy that is doing makeup, some would conform with, some would just be excited to work with you.
Yeah.
Some too will feel like, can
you do the work?
Yeah, can you do the work? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I remember I had this client and I went to her house to do her makeup and the husband asked me, is this what you do full time?
Are you serious?
Yes. So they never thought it would be like a full-time kind of like, especially for a man. Yeah.
At some points in your business or in your journey, I realized you went into skincare.
Yeah.
I remember Body Butter by Asari.
Yes.
Oh, we all loved it.
Yes.
And you'd come and do my makeup for me.
Yes.
And when you're done, you rub it all
Yes.
over my body.
Yes.
And I'll be standing on stage.
You know, Asari Prince has always been about the glow.
Yes. And
we
I'll
can
see the
never miss
photos
the
later
glow.
and
Yes.
I'll be shining there.
Yes.
What happened to Body Butter?
You know, it's still there.
Okay.
So Body Butter initially it was produced locally. Like I was the one doing it in my room and everything. But eventually, as time went on, I realized we need to amp it up, especially with formulation, with packaging and distribution. So I felt like I need to learn more about that because I did beauty therapy and this is about products, skincare. This is going much deeper. So I have to have the knowledge and everything. So I put it on hold small,
Okay.
just to go into formulation and better my formulation. So
when
it
are we
hasn't gone
hoping-
away.
So when are we hoping to see the relaunch of body butter?
See, it's coming.
Hey.
And I know I have been saying it's coming, but it's coming. It has. We've branded it to the extent that now you have your body butter, you have your body oil. So
Hey.
depending on your skin type, you choose which one suits for you. If your skin is much more drier, you can go in for the butters. If your
Okay.
skin is a bit more oily, because this oil, the oil is not like an oil that gets tacky on the skin. It's an oil, but it's very skin friendly. The moment it touches your skin, it vanishes. It leaves a 24-day hour moisture on the skin.
Wow.
Yes.
We can't wait. So back to the makeup artist of the year.
Yes.
You know, so I've had interactions with some of the past winners, and they tell me that, look, as soon as I won, my life changed.
Yeah.
My business changed. For you, how was it like winning the prestigious category makeup artist of the year? Did that impact your business in any way? If it did, can you share with us?
Okay, so personally, I think Makeup Ghana. I mean, Makeup Ghana was the organizer of the award.
Yeah.
Makeup Ghana is one organization that has come into my life that changed or became like a smooth sail for me through.
Ish.
It's like, a road is there, but it's rough. Makeup Ghana is like the tar that tarred the road.
Hey.
So it's like. So when I won the
Nice to
award,
hear.
it's changed everything, like from personal branding, how people see you, how people are supposed, how you like everything changed. Even my skills changed because I had to always make sure that
You're
I live
defending
up-
the title.
Yes,
And I realize you've worked on a lot of celebrities.
I have.
A lot. Why do you think they're choosing you over the many brands out there?
I have always believed in authenticity. The human is there, and my clients or my celebrity clients, they would never want you to change the authenticity. So if you kind of sing with their sing to their song, they are always come to choose. Like they can never get rid of you.
Let's come to the industry.
Yeah.
You've been in the space for how many years this year?
Professionally, this is my 9th year.
Wow. So you've been in the space for some time.
Yeah.
You've seen some.
I have.
You are still learning.
I have.
What is your take on standards in the industry? I mean, I remember when we started Makeup Ghana, the early stages, one of the things that we're championing was regulation.
Yeah.
We're looking at standards, how practitioners are practicing.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where when people go contrary to what is expected of them, and then somebody tells them, I'm going to tell Makeup Ghana, then they are sort of scared. I remember there were times where people put fake products on the market, and then we are tagged, and they'll quickly take it off.
Yeah.
How has it been? I mean, talk about standards. You've been part of curriculum development.
Yeah.
What have you seen change in the space?
Yeah. With it all started with what I believed in, because it was standards. Everything has to be the standard. If there is no standard, we can't all move just like that. When it goes like that, it will just crumble. And these standards are what puts us in place in terms of hygiene, especially. Hygiene, the way you present yourself, the way you present your company, the way you present the brand. These standards are what actually makes it, because we are not trying to create a locally, or not locally, but like we're trying to compete with international.
Of course.
Because when you have a certificate and it restricts you to wherever you are, it's not a certificate. At least when you go outside, it has to manifest itself over there too. So these standards really help with that. And it has really, really,
Is makeup artistry lucrative?
lucrative does it
Cash. I mean, because you know what? I I speak to people and then they're like, oh, I want to go into makeup, or I want to start doing makeup for people, but I don't know if I'm going to make the kind of money I want to make. And when we come in our space, you're one of the top makeup artists. Yeah. So is it lucrative? Is it worth it? Would you advise somebody to take it as a full-time profession?
When it comes out of passion, when you do it because you love it, you will get the money.
So are you getting the money?
I have been.
Okay.
I mean, I have been.
Okay.
I have been doing makeup for 9 years, and I wouldn't say I have made enough money, but I have made money because it has sustained me through all these 9 years. I started working at an early stage, so money coming, money going. Business has been in my mind, like so. Makeup, I don't really treat it like. I treat it as a business. So money comes, money goes. The more it comes, you have to put in. If you don't put in, it will not come.
So on an average, this is just to encourage somebody out there who's thinking that, look, I can't take makeup full time because they don't make anything. On an average in a month, roughly, how much do you make?
Should I mention amount?
I mean, just you can give a range. You don't have to mention amounts. For somebody who is aiming at, hey, I want to be Asari someday. Okay. I want to be makeup artist of the year someday. I want to work with the A-list celebrities someday. I want to do it as a proper business.
Within a month? I mean, within a month, if you get like appointment. I mean, there are some months that you might not work at all. Also, there's some months that work would not. Let's see. Let's take the month of December, because December is like one of the busiest months in the world. Let's say working in December, there could be a range from, and when there is bridals and fashion shows and all that, ranging from 5K to 1,500 within a month.
That's not bad at all.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, it could be less.
Hey, are you
I mean,
sure?
not less.
And it could be more.
It could be more.
Yes.
Depending on the
clientele.
magnitude.
And your clientele as well.
The clientele as well.
Yeah. So let's talk about social media.
Okay.
Good and bad. Do you think social media has had a positive impact on your business?
Yeah, I think it has. It has. When I started makeup, that is when social media was becoming a big thing. Like all these internet phones and everything, they started during around 20. It was coming. It has been a major tool, because if you're trying to be an international artist or international makeup artist and you don't get to see or you don't get to show people what you do, you just get stuck to where you are. Do you understand?
What AI tools are you using?
I like using ChatGPT sometimes.
Okay.
I like using Canva too. I love Canva. Canva helps me with my creative stuff. Yeah.
How about the one for editing? CapCut?
CapCut. Yeah, I use CapCut too sometimes. I mean, not sometimes. I mean, most of the times for videos, like showing videos, like putting all those videos together. I use CapCut.
Okay. I've seen you've worked on a lot of brides too.
Yeah, I do brides.
Was it last year or this year? You were flown out of the country.
Girl.
How was the experience?
Okay, so it was in 2024.
Okay.
I had my first
international bride.
It was in France.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes. Tell me about it. How did you come recommended? Did the person chance on your work?
So I came recommended. There's this fashion style, bridal stylist. She's called Debs Juku.
Yeah.
Yes, I work with her a lot. So she recommended me to the client, and it was for her before wedding they do pre-wedding shoots. So we did the pre-wedding, and she was in love. And I was like, okay.
Fly me over.
Honey. So the next day she was just asking for my details and everything. So I just gave, and
all expense paid.
Yes, it was.
So when you have all these international bridal jobs and it's all expense paid, do they pay you in addition?
Yes, they pay you. I mean, you could sometimes there could be a bargain somewhere, but at the end of everything, you get all expense paid and you still get paid, depending on how you get your bargains. Well,
So on a regular day, Asari Prince, when you wake up in the morning, what are your go-tos in the mornings? Do you before you go to work, or
okay,
I mean, take us through your day, a day in the life of Asari.
okay, a day in the life of Asari. When I wake up early morning, I'll make sure I hydrate myself a little with water.
Oh, you're going to tell us about your skincare routine as well. So in fact, chip it in.
Okay, and I have this little small gym in my house. It's not like it's like some dumbbells and stuff. I just try to at least keep it small. I'll just wash down. That's if I don't have work. I'll just get my breakfast. And I'll go into the studio. I just clean, put stuff together, arrange, put my appointments together. I have an appointment board that I pin stuff. So I just arrange my stuff. By the day that I have work, early morning, I'm just off to work. Like by 6:30, I'm off. I'm in the car going to work. Yeah.
Okay, so you've been in this space. I mean, there's been challenges.
Yeah.
No business is run without challenges. And as an industry, we have our own challenges as well. What is that one key challenge you think as an industry we have to be intentional about addressing?
I think for the Ghana beauty industry, should I pick it that way? Should I pick it from that extent?
You can do that.
I think one major challenge is the acquisition of products. Like genuine products, like products that really works. I mean, I'm not saying we don't get products. Look, like we have companies here that produces stuff too, but like to get access to
The variety.
the variety and the different shades out there coming in here, it would come at a huge high cost, which sometimes you have to bear because you prefer quality. So I think it's the acquisition of like products.
So
variety
more
of
of
products.
acquisition and access.
Access.
Okay.
Access, yeah.
What 3 business lessons have you learned from running Asari Prince Beauty?
I think the first major one is about delegation. Because I have been doing it on my own. Like I have been, so it was a major challenge.
One man business.
Yes, and if you do it and don't do it well, like I mean, as a prince man, I mean, personally, me, I might not be able to, but deep down it will affect the business and everything. So I think delegation was one thing that I had a huge problem with. That even till now I'm still working on. I do sometimes, but still. And I think the second will be accountability. Yeah. Accountability with finance, accountability with attitude, accountability with, people's behavior.
So there's the perception. In fact, I don't know if I should say it's a perception. There's a perception out there. I want to believe it's true.
Okay.
The makeup artists are always late.
Hey.
You haven't heard that?
I mean, I have heard it. I've heard it, but it's not as I repent.
Okay. So how do you ensure that for you, your brides don't keep your brides waiting, you don't keep your clients waiting?
I've been doing it for 9 years. And lateness, because it's time. You have to make sure that at this time, your work is done and you're off for the next for the next occasion. So if you get late, you're entering into what others have to do, and it's not professional. It says a lot about you, because obviously, clearly, you don't respect. That is how it shows. It is disrespect to do all that, like being late and.
What advice would you give to young upcoming MUAs out there?
The advice I can give the young artists coming up will be they should seek knowledge.
Fantastic.
Whichever way it comes in, whether it comes in a client direction, whether it comes in books, whether it comes on the internet, they should seek for it.
Okay, so I'm putting you on the spot. You know, we're turning 10 years, so we're celebrating our 10th anniversary. And so this one, like I said, I'm putting you on the spot. We're going to select 10 people. And you're going to give them 10% discount between now and December.
Okay.
When they come with the reference Beauty and the Beats. Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, so we're going to announce it. We just have to find a way of selecting the 10. But those 10 people will come with the reference Beauty and the Beats and give them 10%.
Okay.
So before you go, what has been your peak or your most exciting project or job? I know you do campaigns as well.
I do campaigns.
Yes. What has been the one that you say, oh, wow, this campaign was so worth it. This campaign, I'm going to remember it for the rest of my life. Which campaign would you share?
I think that it was my first ever campaign that I ever did. And that was the biggest pay I've ever had.
Okay.
It was from Maybelline.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
I did a campaign for Maybelline. Maybelline, is it L'Oreal? L'Oreal SSA, those times.
Yeah. I think I remember that campaign.
Yes.
Do you want to whisper how much they paid you? Or you tell me that behind the scenes?
I will tell you behind the scenes, but it was huge.
Okay.
I loved it.
Okay. Well, so thank you so much
You're
for coming on the
welcome.
Beauty and the Beat podcast. And we'll see you in November.
Sure.
Actually, this year we're also trying to do something a bit different.
Okay.
For the awards, we want the past winners to nominate who they think deserve to be the category that they won. So for you, who would be your makeup artist of the year for the 10th edition?
Wow.
On the spot.
Are you giving me up? Are you giving me? I should just mention it.
Just mention. Because this year, nobody's nominating themselves. It's highly recommended. Recommendation from our past winners. So if you mention who your makeup artist of the year is, we're going to send details to the person and the person will be up for nomination. So who will your makeup artist of the year be?
Wow. Wow. It has to cut across.
Yes, it has to cut across.
It has to cut across. I think I can't say one. At least I have 3 in mind.
Okay.
Can I mention them?
Sure.
Okay. So the first, not in any particular order. Not in any particular order. Okay, so there is this girl, she's called Ziva. Ziva by Kai or something.
Ziva by Kai. Okay. Yeah. After this, you send the names.
I will
to
send
me.
you. Her works are amazing.
Okay.
I like how she works and how her social media presence is. I love it. And Danny Makeovers.
Yeah.
He is good.
Okay.
He is good. And who else? I think the therapist. Okay, he won last year. He won last year.
So you only have 2. If you're thinking through the last person, it means you have 2. So let's leave it there.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. And then we'll see you on the 6th of November.
You're always welcome.
For the 10th anniversary.